This tutorial will show you how to do a hand-drawn ball bounce like this one in Toon Boom Harmony. Harmony 22 launching. Name your file. Click Create Scene. First, we're going to create a color card. So we shorten our timeline down to our 24 frames per second. We're going to do a 1 second ball bounce. I'm going to turn on onion skin and then stretch those onion skins out for the whole length of the animation. I'm going to insert that color card so we have a white background for our scene, and then I switch back to my drawing layer, which is where I'll put my hand drawings of the ball. Okay, we can see our tool properties there for the brush. I'm just going to leave mine at default. And put myself on the first frame, create a new keyframe with the KF button. I'm going to create one in the middle, and then also at the end. And this is where we're going to store each image of the ball. So on the first keyframe, I'm going to draw my ball up in the air. Then jump to that middle keyframe. This is where we're going to have our squash frame. So I'm going to draw that ball really compressed and squashed on the ground. And then my last frame, I want that to be exactly like my first one. So I stretch that onion skin out so I can see all of those images. So now I've got 3 frames. 2 are the same of the ball in the air. Now I'm going to come in a few frames after my squash and do my stretch, that reverberation off the ground, right? So I've got 4 frames. Then I'm going to come in and do a new empty drawing so that I'm drawing on a new place, right? So new empty drawing with that button. That looks kind of like an envelope. If I don't do that, you can see that it puts those 2 drawings on the same layer, right? So my first frame and then my third frame are in the same drawing. So if I click that new empty drawing, my old frame turns red because of the onion skinning, and I can draw my new layer in black on an empty keyframe. Okay, I'm showing you where the drawing tools are, so you can go in and adjust your drawing settings here. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit because now I'm going to keyframe a bunch of drawings. I'm just going to come in and do all the in-betweens for each of these. So I'm coming in, I'm doing an in-between here. And then on the way back up, the ball returns to its normal shape. For each of these, I'm going to do a new empty drawing in between. So then I'm going to come and do that. Oh, that one's too big. Command Z. And adjust. All right, so it's starting to get smoother. It's still a little clunky at the bottom. But I'll come in and smooth this out by adding more frames in between. So all I have right now is the keys, but now I'm going to come in and tween each of those drawings. And we're working on our tweening. If I get a drawing wrong, I just Command Z and draw it till I get it right, till I'm happy. Okay, so now it's a lot smoother. Get a nice smooth bounce. I want it to hang in the air a little longer, so I'm going to extend it. Give myself another frame at the end. I want the squash to be more exaggerated, so I'm going to add kind of a weird squishy shape there in the middle. There we go, that's adding that final floaty frame up in the air. All right, so now I'm finished with my ball, and I want to save this file. And then we are also going to export the movie, right? Remember, just like Premiere Pro, just like After Effects, we have to export our final file to actually make it into a movie. So I'm going to save this on my desktop, and then I have to give it a name. And then click OK. And then it's got to install the codec for the video, and it does that quickly. And then if we look on the desktop, there's our animated file. So we can open it up and then play it. Now this is a movie file. This should work on your portfolios and on Canvas.